And welcome back to BFG, the Barely Functional Gamers Podcast. I'm Chris.
David.
And it is episode 47 and March 10th at the time of this recording. I forgot to say what episode it was. You can catch us live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at twitch.tv/barelyfunctionalgamers or on any of your podcasting apps. I like to do this a lot. Anyways, you can also follow us on Twitter at Twitter/BFGS podcast, on Instagram at Barely Functional Gamers, and on YouTube and SoundCloud. Thank you. Under the Barely Functional Gamers name. I've had very little sleep. Also remember, this is not a work-safe nor child-friendly show. Blow things up. I curse a lot. Yeah, you've been warned.
Yep. All right. Anyways.
Right on. Right into it, too. So this week, in games we played more Toejam and Earl. Back in the groove.
Yep, that was a lot of fun.
Yes, it has been a lot of fun a lot of times. It's been quite interesting, I'll say that much.
Yeah. So, from last time that we played, because we were still getting our bearings on the game.
Yes.
So we ended up eventually just completely dying and game over.
Okay, so I got enough life that was able to... You bastard. Yeah, I had enough life to actually get him back alive, and then I died.
Game over!
After he died.
Yeah, so the little girl with the teddy bear does a flying kick.
Yep.
Killed him.
That monster.
Killed him.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we decided to go with the two newer characters. What is it, Lawanda and...
Lawanda and... Oh, that's going to come up right here.
Yeah, I can't remember the names.
Let's take a look. Okay, yeah, we decided, well, we already played as Toejam and Earl, and I really didn't like playing as the new version of Toejam.
I did like playing as Earl, though.
Yeah, because Toejam, his life bar is just way too small.
Oh, that was the cool thing about this, is when you die and it's game over, you lose your save. That was one thing I really liked about this.
Yeah, we lost our save after dying, getting actual game over. Yeah. Here, I'm going to go back to close up here. Was it Lawanda and Letitia?
Yeah.
That's right. So they were pretty cool.
A lot of entertainment.
Yeah, I played as Lawanda. And actually had a pretty good time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I had a much easier time playing as her than I did as Toejam. And she had she doesn't pay for meters in the game. So at least I wasn't always broke like I was with Toejam.
I don't know how I ended up having so much cash with Earl, but yeah.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, but we had fun.
I got to the level 0.
Level 0.
Right.
Yeah, so that's a classic special stage from the original Toejam and Earl, where if you were to use rocket skates or wings to fly off the main island, there's an actual hole in level 1 that takes you to level 0. But in this new version, there's a lot of branching paths and more hidden stuff. Whereas level 0 in the original was just like a small little vacation island with a hot tub and a lemonade stand and stuff. So, very cool.
Yeah, enjoyable. I had plenty of fun playing. Look forward to having another chance at playing, since we rarely have the same time off. It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything really else?
That's about it for now.
Yeah. We are going to be going to Milpitas because they're having a
so there's they're doing a little party for the release of Toejam and Earl in Milpitas. It's March 22nd, I believe it was.
21st.
Was it 21st? 21st.
Yes, 21st.
But anyways, it's the creator and developers of Toejam and Earl. It's going to be food and drinks, playing games, and they're going to do a panel and a Q&A and stuff,
So hopefully, if they're allowing, we'll actually get some recording of stuff going on too.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yep. Anything they'll let us do, we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll share it with you guys.
Yeah, so that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. So,
So you have a couple little news.
Yes.
Little geekly news stuff.
Yes. Time for the geekly news. Anyways.
Stop that.
Yeah. So Frank O'Connor, Halo franchise development director, squashed the rumor that was going around that Halo Infinite wasn't going to be on Xbox One. So it's said that it's going to be there. It will be on Xbox One, but they'll have more news about it at E3, so it will be at E3. Look forward to that. In other news, Blizzard fires 209 people with the whole Activision thing that's been going on. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, just a lot of people.
Yeah, no, it is. I think they said it's estimated about 800 people total. Yeah, it's a lot of people who lost work doing that shit. Anyways, so yeah, that's the bit of your news for gaming stuff this week.
Real quick, do you know for the Halo, are they trying to release it on other platforms? Or is it? Or
they haven't said no.
Okay,
hopefully they'll say something if they do.
Because Microsoft owns the Halo IP, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Microsoft
so
does, yeah.
Okay.
So it might be on PC as well. Most likely it will be on PC.
Okay.
So,
anyways,
so on to Star Renegades.
Star Renegade. Mm-hmm.
So
Renegades.
Renegades.
I keep getting that wrong.
Developed by Massive Damage Inc. Star Renegades is described as a tactical rogue-lite RPG.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It is. It's very pretty. You play as a member of a rebellion, and you're fighting something. You're fighting people called the Imperium. But when you die, the game's not over. You don't start over. You don't have to start from a save. The rebellion falls, and then, as it's telling you here, somebody else takes foot as the next rebellion, and so you play as new characters. But as you progress into the game, the more you play, the further the Empire grows in power. So when you start over as a new part of the rebellion, the Empire still has more powerful tech because they've still been growing this whole time. They haven't been stopped. So yeah, I like the fact that there's like this branching legend basically that continues on.
So the consequence for dying is what?
The consequence of dying is you have to start over where your enemy remain as powerful as previously. However far you get, your enemies remain powerful.
Okay, so it's kind of like it has level scaling, but once you die, their level stays, right?
From my understanding, yes.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, man, that's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard, but it's also freaking awesome.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Because I mean that makes sense. It's like why would they get weaker again?
Yeah, no, but I mean, I love the idea of the consequences because eventually I would assume you'll get to a point where it's too hard to even try to continue. You'll have to get tactical. You have to be really smart about how you do things.
Yeah.
Just to be able to progress. So.
Cool.
But yeah.
and I like the pixel art.
Oh yeah, no, the pixel art's beautiful too.
Pretty.
From my understanding, you're controlling several characters on a scale or whatever you want to call it.
Is that not released yet?
It is not released yet. It's coming. They don't have a release date. It's 2020, and it will be on Steam so far, from my understanding.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they'll be moving it to Epic or if they'll even have it on Epic Store, but who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I look forward to it.
Looks pretty cool.
So on to the next bit of news. More Shenmue.
Shenmue 3. So I did a reaction video earlier, but I did a little more research and whatnot. But anyways, Magic Monaco 2019 convention, Yu Suzuki showed a new gameplay trailer.
Nice.
So it looks really cool. I mean, the game's looking much better, and I really have no idea how old this actual video is. 'Cause, it still says work in progress and all that stuff. But no, it looks tons better. Tons better.
And that character.
That dude's hair, my God. No, but it's looking great. He was talking about the fighting system, or they're trying to show the fights. Now, when I first viewed it, I was like, it still looks very Virtua Fighter-esque.
Yeah.
And I was kind of still in the mindset that the characters were going to fight like a specific character. But then upon reviewing it again, I was like, oh, no, actually it looks maybe like they might be mixing it up a bit. Not to mention that, Virtua Fighter is owned by Sega. Like, yeah, Sega gave Yu Suzuki like the rights to Shenmue so he could finish a story.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have any ownership to Virtua Fighter. which if you don't know, Yu Suzuki also made Virtua Fighter.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess he can't straight up copy, or he doesn't have the resources of Virtua Fighter anymore. So I guess that's another reason they had to build the combat system from the ground up.
I mean, it looks good compared to what it was previously. It looks 1,000 times better. The characters move a lot more. The conversations, excuse me, the conversations feel natural now.
Yeah, the interactions are nowhere near as stiff as they were in the original. And I was looking at the combat. It looks like maybe there's a combination of character moves. Like, it's not all just based on one Virtua Fighter character now. And it looks like there's a lot of good like countering and stuff. I don't know. I always thought the fighting was very deep in the original, and it looks like they're going to do the same here. Good thing is that all the moves from the first two games are still going to be in this one. You know,
pretty nice.
Yeah, because that was the thing that was kind of worrisome, since they were kind of based off the Virtua Fighter property. But no, they're going to have all the old moves in there. And in addition, so in the past games, you always had to get a job, work, do all that stuff. That's what, the forklift driving, which is like the famous one. But in this one, they're going to add fishing, because remember, you're like in smaller villages and stuff. So like cutting wood, fishing, but it looks like they're making fishing into like a whole thing, because you're gonna be able to sell the fish, eat the fish. They're going to be like fishing competitions, stuff like that. So I'm kind of waiting to see like what the gameplay is for that. Should be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Yu Suzuki has tons and tons of experience with not just making games, making arcade style games too. So I'm pretty sure he can make the fishing be fun.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, and like just little details, like the economy for the game. In the originals, every shop, no matter what shop you went to, they all had like the same prices in the shops. It was like a mandatory price. So now there's actually gonna be different prices for the same items in different shops. So you're gonna kind of have to go bargain hunting. Just do little things, but it makes the world more immersive and great.
Yeah.
And like I said previously, the last episode, you have to have stamina and all that stuff. So now you actually do have to eat and drink and do that stuff. So it will matter. The prices of things.
Seems like the aspect of survival is becoming more of something people like to see within games.
It is. It makes it way more immersive.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
And just like in previous games, there's going to be about roughly 500 NPCs in the entire game.
Damn.
Yeah, because I think the original plan was to have probably more like 50. Small villages and stuff. And they have one bigger city in there too, but I don't know. They did well. Kickstarters did good. They got a lot more funding than what they originally planned. And
of course,
now they have
a lot of people freaking love that game.
Yeah, and considering the quality and the how much better the interactions look, that's fucking awesome. They were able to do that many NPCs again.
Yeah,
make it because it's like anywhere you go, you need to see people going about their day and doing stuff. So, anyways. Looking forward.
Hopefully there will be more interactive conversations with the regular NPCs as well.
Yeah. And the other thing is that Yu Suzuki was saying that that trailer is a short version of the trailer.
Okay.
And so we should expect to see more footage of Shenmue 3 as we get closer to the release date.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Oh man. Well, I guess we should move on to the last bit of stuff we have to talk about, which is probably going to take up a lot of time.
Right. Yeah.
So the 26th of this month, 9 Dots Studio is releasing Outward. And I've been looking forward to this because it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a game that you can have a good time in and you're just a normal person. The way they've described it is this is the world where a D&D hero would be, or like Geralt from The Witcher would exist, but you're not him. You're an NPC come to life as a PC. And so you just run around, you're a natural person, you run around, you get your skills. Things that I like is the fact that in this, you can become a mage, but the way you do it is you have to sacrifice your max HP and your max stamina to get mana.
Yeah.
And you have to go to certain locations to get that tapping into it, which then allows you access to magic. You have to go and talk to people. They train you how to do these things.
Because I do like that aspect more, that you come up from nothing.
Yeah.
That you're self-made. That you're not the destined one.
Yes.
You're not the one.
You're not the dragonborn.
Right. Yeah. It's just like, no, like you're a nobody, and through your hard work, you become somebody.
Yeah.
I definitely do like that aspect. A little more like real life.
Yeah. The other thing I like about this is your backpack is an actual item. So you have to wear your backpack. You put stuff in your backpack. It slows you down. So if you try to roll while in combat to get away from somebody to dodge, you're slower. So you have to drop your backpack in order to fight.
Yeah.
And so it allows you more tactics, more ideas. You can have an archer with the backpack on who doesn't have to get close.
Right.
And you guys can just share that backpack. So the other person could be decked out in full armor and ready to go and not have to worry about having a backpack and just go to combat.
You can have someone as a dedicated mule.
You could. You could definitely have somebody as a pack mule.
Yeah.
It's up to 2 players. And as you can see here, they have split screen, which is very nice. They allow you to play, online with your friend, or you can play in the same room. So most likely David and I could sit down and play in the same room. The way that it goes is the person who's hosting the server or hosting the game, it continues their story. But so say if I'm playing with Kevin, he can bring his character in. Whatever we do, it will not progress his story, but it'll give him the money and the XP for when he goes back to his game.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Character customization is really minuscule at the moment from what they've said. They have faces you can choose from, hairstyles, that kind of stuff, but it's not that deep, not like Mass Effect or anything of that nature. But it's enough. It's enough that can get you through the day and you'll enjoy yourself. Replayability from what they've said was that... excuse me.
Oh, there's a map.
Oh, yeah, the map. The map is beautiful. Replayability from what they've said, it's you can't learn everything within one gameplay.
Yeah.
So you have to go through each one of them. And there's ways that they want you to find out. They didn't specify. They want you to find out how to... have your legacy go on, have items get transferred over to your newer characters, things of that nature.
Because how does that, like, do you when you die, is it like permadeath?
No. So when you die, there's certain situations that happen. So if you die, there are times that people will bring you back to their camp to help you live. If you're being attacked by bandits, the bandits will capture you and lock you up and have your bag off to one side. So you can try to get your bag back, or you can try to just escape.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And if you escape and you don't come back in time for your bag, you'll lose everything in it.
No, but that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, they have different situations. I think there was one where they had it...
oh, this area is kind of pretty.
Oh yeah, no, there's some really cool stuff. It's very visual. So I think this is where they were going to a mountain that was purple, like the grass was purple, everything was just... Oh no, this is the desert one still. Anyways, there's a mountain they go to eventually where you're supposed to go find a ley line node, which allows you to tap into the mana like I was talking about previously. And the way it works is the grass is purple. So there's stones that are coming out of the ground that you can mine, because you can mine in this game too. You could do almost any kind of crafting from what they've said. But the mana is flowing from the ley line nodes, and it causes the grass, the plantation, to turn purple. But you can literally see where it stops. So if you look out in the distance, you see the mountain range and the trees, they're purple, and then it slowly turns to green and it goes back to normal.
That's cool.
So there's a lot of weird things like that.
Interesting.
If you're playing 2 players and your character dies, you can raise them after combat's over. Other than that, if you both pass out, then, like I said, there are times you'll end up back in town and your stuff will be with you. There are times you'll end up in somebody's camp randomly and they may have helped you, or you may end up in a monster's cave where they have you off to the side waiting to eat you later.
Is there a release date for this game?
Yeah, the 26th. I said that.
Of what?
Of this month.
Oh, like this is almost done?
Yeah, they're about to release it soon.
To me, this, I don't know, like the graphics look really early still to me.
So that's one thing. This is made by a 10-man team. Only 10 people.
Okay. All right. So that makes a big difference.
Yes.
Okay. So that puts a whole different spin on the thing. 10 people. Okay. So if you have a 10-person team, look at the size of that map. Okay.
And that's not the only map. You can transfer. You can go into other zones.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
there's a lot to this game. It's amazing what they have done with it.
Nice. Are they having any sort of like betas or anything like that?
Nope. Not to my knowledge.
Just a straight release.
Yep.
Okay. So 26th of this month.
Yeah.
March 26th.
I will be getting it the day it comes out. And probably trying to live stream it.
Do you know how much it costs?
No, they don't have a price for it yet, but you can get a collector's edition. They have said you can get a collector's edition.
Through Steam, or is it on
Steam?
Through Steam?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I had to literally go to the internet, look it up on Steam. It pops up there, but it won't pop up in the Steam store for some reason. Every time I search for it, it doesn't show up. So I had to go to the Steam site and then put it in my my wish list.
Okay.
Through that.
Yeah, because like the graphics do look a couple generations behind.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like early 2000s games, maybe with like a couple of different lighting effects on there.
But for what they're doing.
But considering what all the gameplay functions, what it is that they're going for.
Yeah.
No, it seems like it could be a lot of fun. Oh, and the tents actually get put up?
Yeah, so you put up tents, you actually have to sleep, you have to eat.
I'm going to rewind that for a second. Hold on. Where's that at?
You might have went a little too far.
Yeah, it's a long video. It's like a 2-hour video. It's hard to go exactly where I want it to.
Yeah, this is 9 Dot Studios video of them playing it. You can find it on their site on YouTube. Or at their channel on YouTube. So
here we go.
We're totally giving them credit for this.
Setting up their tents. That's kind of cool to actually like see them put their tents up.
Yeah. Well, the top.
That's cool.
The top screen is camouflage, so you have less of a chance of being attacked. Whereas the other guys is more roomy and comfortable, so you sleep better.
Right.
So the tents actually affect the sleeping. You have to sleep. You have to guard because you can be ambushed. You have to repair your items. So your weapons, anything like that, you have to take care of them and repair them because they can break. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff about this game. You have to eat. You have to drink. Yeah. There's just crazy amounts of things you have to do.
Yeah, gameplay for this game seems really detailed.
Yeah.
So that could be a lot of fun.
Yep. I'm hoping to get Kevin to play this with me. Bar that, I mean, David and I can play when we have a chance, but that's a rare case that we get to play together.
Yeah.
I mean, we're trying to do the Toejam and Earl, as we've said earlier, and that's still a pain in the butt. But no, you can do archery. I think they said they have short sword, or they have regular swords, two-handed swords, regular axe, two-handed axe, regular mace, two-handed mace. You can learn things from people around town, so you can do mining. I'm not sure if you can do blacksmithing, but I know you can mine. You can gather materials. You can do alchemy. The mage actually has you set down your fire pit, and then he has like an alchemist's kit that you set over the fire to make potions.
Cool. And this is not like an MMO, right?
No, it's
strictly single player unless you choose to have another person. Is it only up to 2?
Yes, it is only up to 2 players.
Okay. All right. So we couldn't do 3 people then.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
But yeah, it's cool.
A little like Fable. Fable 2 in that aspect.
Yes,
right?
Except you see both of your characters on the screen. It's not the whole, little ball of energy that floats around with you.
That's right.
Yeah, I hated that about
That's
Fable.
Stupid. That's right.
One thing I'll say is this reminds me very much of Two Worlds, which was a Xbox 360 game, I think. No, I think it was Xbox. Anyways, It was Xbox 360. I remember being really excited about this game because it sounded like it was going to be the greatest thing in the world, and it was supposed to be all this interesting stuff. You had no main storyline like this. You have a main quest, but you don't have to follow it. You can do whatever you want. And so that's what I was thinking about with Two Worlds, and it was like, yeah, this is great, and everything else, and then it was garbage.
Lame.
Horrible game. So yeah, this I'm hoping 100% that this is better by far.
Yeah. Does it say anything about stealth or anything like that?
Oh yeah, no, you can stealth in this game.
Okay.
In fact, the top screen is the stealther, I think.
Because I was just looking, like their backpacks had like pots and pans and stuff on it, and they were. I was just like, oh, is that stuff going to make noise if you're trying to stealth? Like. But
I don't know. But I do know that if you have a light source on you and you're trying to stealth, it's pointless.
Okay.
So that does matter. You have to take your light source off. But I like the fact that their backpacks have little, what is it called? Lanterns on them and whatnot.
Right. Yeah, and these guys dropped their bags and they just got killed.
Yeah, they both got rampaged by that creature.
Yeah, but they dropped their bags so they could fight. But yeah, that was a bad looking enemy.
And so they died. They ended up going back to town. So you get to see a town here in a moment. But yeah, no, the game it looks great for what they've been able to do with that.
No. As soon as you said 10-person team, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually really good then for 10 people.
I think they said it was less than 10. I think they might have said it was 9. I don't know. They've said they've lost people over the time.
How long have they been in development? Do you know?
Oh, I have no idea. I know it's been at least a year, if not more.
I would imagine it'd have to be more.
Yeah, I would assume it was more, but I don't know off the top of my head, to be honest. But yeah, it's 9 Dot Studios is the developers, and I mean, for what they're doing, it looks good. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of situations, funny situations that'll happen.
Oh yeah,
considering like all these little details you have to do, and when you get into fights. And anyways, yeah, cool.
Yeah. So yeah,
looks nice.
Nice little things that I've found looking at stuff and whatnot. I've heard about this game previously, and I was kind of interested in seeing what it was.
Yeah,
and then I lost interest because nothing was really happening, and so it's kind of nice to see that it's bared fruit.
Yeah,
and it's looking really good, and I'm looking forward to playing it.
Yeah, there's a lot of times when you hear about cool projects with all these like good ideas, the ideas where you're like, well, duh, why did nobody ever do this before? But then they never take off, they never get off the ground.
Yep.
So it's
far too many times.
So it's nice to see that they're like almost out the door now.
Yeah. So I guess that's
it for this week.
Oh, one little bit of thing that I found out about recently was Satisfactory. Satisfactory is a survival-esque game. It's kind of like Subnautica. You're landing on another planet, but you're trying to build a factory, and you're trying to get a lot of resource and send it to space and all this other stuff. That game is up to 4 players, and you can play with your friends. So you can go investigate alien planets, gather resources, things of that nature.
Yeah.
I'm also looking forward to that, and that is coming out. I think they have the alpha or early access. Early access starting this weekend. I want to say it was this weekend if you're signed up for it. Otherwise, you can get into early access by purchasing it early, and so on and so forth. It looks like it could be fun. It's on the Epic Game Store.
Oh, okay, Epic.
So, yeah.
All right. Cool.
So, yep. Other than that, that's it for me.
So until next week.
Yep. Till next time. I'm Chris.
David.
And this is BFG.
Peace. Later.